So when you feel suitably freshened in the body, when you've had a bit of a wriggle or a mini stretch, you can bring your attention to your seat, to that which you're sitting on, and just let the underside of your body, whatever's touching the surface, make contact. So there's a sense of allowing yourself to feel through the legs, through the feet, through the bottom, to notice how your weight's settling. And if you need to shift forwards a little and then bring the torso back to vertical, you can, just to allow the kind of sit bones to find their place underneath you, or slightly behind you, you can almost think. And then the body has a chance of aligning itself. The torso has a chance, the spine has a chance of aligning itself then from that stable base. So soft lengthening, soft feeling of ascending through the spine. Let the front body be present and open. It's almost as if you say, here I am. Let yourself be seen in a way. So there's the length to the torso, but you can relax the shoulders down. The arms simply rest and the hands rest, whether that's in the lap or simply lightly on the thighs and knees. You could also rest the hands in the lap, one palm on another and thumbs touching lightly. So go with what feels right. And then allow the head its natural line. So you may want to just feel the depth of the throat from front to back. You can almost draw a line from the base of the throat to the base of the skull. And softly, softly lengthen, which will slightly bring the back of the head forwards and up. Chin in, but don't overdo that. Just have a rumour of it. Otherwise, you're just putting the head in another place. And it isn't really fixed. You may be fine-tuning that. There might be some micro movement just to find almost perfection there. Poise there. A bit of panache. So just check those gestures again, those points of contact again. With contact with your seat, the settled base. That gentle feeling of length. The settling of the shoulders. And that poise of your head. And let the eyes soften. You can keep open eyes if you wish, in which case it's probably best for now to have a lowish kind of eye line, just beyond the end of the nose down. Or if you feel it's more beneficial to close the eyes, you can do, but be mindful of not kind of drifting off into another world with the eyes closed. You'll just stay present to the body for the moment. It's not as if you're looking out, more that you're simply resting with eyes closed and allowing light in almost. And then let the cheeks, jaw, mouth all relax. By all means, have the teeth apart but the lips together. The tongue can very lightly rest on the upper palate, just behind the top teeth. just a rumour of lifting the tongue. So if you're making a very quiet la or da sound, but if that doesn't suit, then just let the tongue relax as you normally would. Allow a few easy breaths. And again, just sense the poise of the body. Not so much posture, which implies an end goal, but the constant micro unraveling of the body. You may have a sense of soft lengthening, particularly on the front line of the spine, or the front line of the body, if you like. And maybe a soft settling down the back into the pelvis. So you can think of the exhales grounding you, the pelvis dropping with each out breath. And then the inspiring, the inspiration, the soft lifting, the soft releasing, shall we call it, as the in-breath comes. So the sense is of lightness on a good day, and possibly spacious kind of feeling. So it's very much your meditation posture, a refined gesture, a quiet presence, but awake. Almost as if you were listening to the body, keenly listening and fine-tuning. And you may find that the placement of the body and the quality of attention you're bringing have an effect on the quality of breathing. Don't take my word for that. See what your experience is. Of course, the breath still comes and goes, but it may have a smoother quality to it, less coarse. May have an almost tidal quality, a slow flow. Even a silkiness to it. So take a moment just to acknowledge the opportunity we have to practice and to resolve in the remaining time, 20 minutes or so, to make the best of the opportunity by staying present as often as we remember. So we appreciate the opportunity we have, the time, the space, the health, the access to teaching. There's a quality of appreciation. And then come back to that flow of breath. Almost note the component parts of breath. Feel the in-breath initiate and flow. Feel the top of the in-breath and any momentary pause if there is one. And then the slow feeling of breathing out. That receding quality. Maybe that moment at the end of the out-breath when it comes. And the regathering of the in-breath. That momentary pause again if there is one. And so on. Not just breath by breath, but each stage of breath by each stage of breath. So there's a focus to the attention that starts quite fine. Feel the breath for a moment in close up. And it's that sense of feeling the breath, or listening almost, the quality of listening, not literally. And then when you're ready, just gently draw back a little, pull focus away a touch. So there's still a residual awareness of breathing. The sense of the breath coming and going is there in the background. But now sense that which is watching the breath. So it's similar, but in a more kind of spacious awareness. Almost as if you're sitting in the awareness, rather than the awareness in you. Or as if you're sitting in the breath, rather than the breath in you. So there's a pervasive quality, or all-encompassing a quality to the attention. It's far more relaxed and open. And as you watch that, which is watching the breath, give that facet of mind, that quality of mind, lots of space. So, in a way, you're giving you and your mind space and time just to rest. Very open, very fresh kind of way. Just allow the mind to rest quite naturally. There's still a thin tether, the thin anchor of mindfulness in place, like the finest of kite strings. But if you're able to, simply rest very open, very relaxed. As thoughts may arise, let them go. So let go thoughts of the past. You're not reflecting on anything. You're not comparing to other times. Simply fresh and present here and now. And don't anticipate anything or any result. Let go thoughts of goals or attainments, planning in the future of any kind. Again, just this moment by moment. And let go any kind of current concerns, thoughts about the practice or opinions or questions. So don't think to the best of your ability. Just let those kind of thoughts dissolve or drift away. And come back to the feeling of the mind simply resting. So there's no method, there's no meditation to do. Let go the idea of meditating. Simply rest in that openness. Just give yourself time and space to simply rest in the mind's natural state. Let the mind just rest naturally. And whenever or whatever arises, simply let it go. Like clouds in the sky, or like waves on the sea. Allow yourself a couple of deeper breaths. Physicalize your breathing a little. Or a gentle sigh, or if you need to, of course, a yawn. And then assert yourself a little in the physical body. Feel your fingers, feel your seat. Allow yourself to shift and stretch and move as you wish. Maybe twist or fold forwards if you need to. Or perhaps you need to stretch your legs. Good. And then you can dedicate the session any way you like. So you might want to just take a moment. You could bring your hands together if you want, or rest your hand on your heart, or no gesture at all. You may want to bring to mind someone, or a community, or a group, or the world at large. And just hold them in your awareness for a moment. And any benefit or merit we get from practicing. Just a sense of sharing it, almost shining a light towards it, acknowledging it's there. Or you can do it for yourself, of course. Okay. Thank you very much.